Hi, friends. I hope you are doing well. I am starting a new series. So excited. I'm going to pilot it for the month of January, but it's called Manifesting Mondays or Monday Manifestations. It's called Monday Manifestations. And I just wanted to send some positive energy out into the world, especially on Mondays, because it can be a little tough getting back into the work week. And it can be especially tough getting back into the work week on a new year after you just got off vacation. Like there's just a lot of hurdles we got to go through, right? So I just wanted to set away some time, and I have some cards here, some affirmation cards that I want to read off over the course of the show. So I'll be doing that, and I'll be walking through kind of like a wind down routine as well. And I'm thinking with this series, it won't always be a wind down, but sometimes it could be like maybe a makeup look, or, things around my home that I do to wind down, or, how I dress when I wind down. And so it'll be kind of like around the same theme of like general self care, but it'll just have different things going on from time to time. So that's my idea for the show. And so today, what I'm going to be showing you is a little bit of everything of what I just said. So I have a little bit of home things I want to show you. I have a candle and a sage bundle, which I've been super, super excited to use. So ever since I got it, it's been so great. And so I'll show you a little bit of deets on that. I also have the cutest matches that you've ever seen. So I'm excited to show you those as well. Have a little bit of what I'm wearing. I'll talk a little bit more about that and what I use to like accessorize while I'm doing wind down routines. So we'll get into that. And then as far as skincare, I have a few different brands that I want to share today. So we'll get to those when we get to them. So the first thing that I want to talk about is my candle and my sage bundle. So I'll show you the candle first. So we'll pan over here to my little setup, and the candle is right here. So it comes in a few different sizes. This is the smallest size. And it's a little hot right now because it's been burning, but let me see if I can show you really quickly the actual size. So this is what the smaller size looks like. It's about a teacup lamp. And so I really like it. I like the size because it's just enough that I can use it and appreciate the smell and be okay, and I can move on to another candle, because I love buying candles, but oftentimes they come in like a really big jar, right? That takes forever to go through. So I think having these smaller ones where you can try out different scents before you get like a big honking size are really nice. And so for everything that I talk about today, there's going to be a live stream deal going on. So this one's usually $8. Now it's $6.80. So you get a discount on everything that I talk about today. So that's pretty cool too. The scent that I got, let me see, because they have a bunch. This one's called Feeling Existential, which I thought was funny. I probably bought it on the name alone, but its notes are very earthy. And so I really like that. But there's like a hint of sweet. It's like a sweet and earthy mix going on here in this candle. So I really like it. And the thing that I have next to it that you're looking at is a sage bundle. Unfortunately, the specific bundle that I bought is out of stock because it is just so nice. Definitely understand that. So I'll show you a few different sage bundles that you can get instead. So this one right here is a 7 chakra sage bundle. So if you're into aligning your chakras and you know all about that good stuff, this is probably the one for you. And it comes different colors too, and I think is really cool. But here's the one that I have. Just a regular old sage bundle, and I've been using it quite a bit, as you can see. But what I like to do is in the mornings, if I'm like having a hard time just getting up and getting going. Oh no, got into my water bowl. Don't want to put that on my face. When I have a hard time getting up in the mornings, or if I am feeling anxious, I need to wind down during the day, I'll get out and burn my sage a little bit. And what I do, I'll show you, is I light it with my candle. So when I first started using sage, the smell was really, really strong to me. And so if you've never used sage before, I'd recommend burning it alongside a candle. And so what I'm doing now is using the flame of the candle to kind of get my sage going. And then I just put it on a coaster. But you can waft it around. You can have it sitting in one place. You can really do whatever you please with it. And then some people like to cleanse their rooms with sage, and so there's always that option as well. But once I have it lit, I set it down on the coaster and I let it do its thing. And this is a stone coaster, so you're safe with the flames here. Just make sure if you do use a coaster that it's going to be okay with the flames. But other than that, this is how I do it. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for joining the party. Welcome. I'm talking about my sage bundle right now and the candle. And so I like to light sage if I'm having a hard time getting out of bed in the morning, or if I'm having like a little anxiety building up from my work day. I light a little bit of sage. And so the sage bundle that I have at home is unfortunately out of stock. But I'm showing a few different other sage options that you can look at as well. The one that I just had presented was a 7 chakras one. And so this one is a sage and peppermint. And so if you're new to sage, I'd recommend burning it alongside a candle or mixing it with something else. So this one has sage and peppermint in it. So I'd recommend that if you're new to that, because it is a really strong scent right off the bat. And so I think that is all of the sage options that I have presented, or that I brought to the show to present to you. But I think just in general, having something like that is just really nice to have in your wind down routines. The next thing that I'm going to talk about are the matches that I use to light the candle. These are the funniest, cutest matches I think I've ever come across. I'm so glad I found them on Verishop. They all have something witty to say on them. So this one says, "I'm sorry I missed your pity party." And then you flip it over and it says, "Again." So I just think that's hilarious. I think these would make like really great gifts, but unfortunately for me, I get a laugh just on my own. So that's why I bought them. And I keep them wherever I light my candles. I don't remember what they all say. One says, "I can still haul ass." It is really funny and adorable. This is the one that I have at home. And so they're just so funny. I think they're hilarious. And I think the brand itself has other like gimmicky, like kind of like gag gift items. And so I'm glad I came across them. But the box itself comes with a strip so you can light it. And this is what the matches look like. So the nice colorful things here. And they're long matches. So they're like the, like kind of like the cool looking ones that you can light a few things with. I think I've lit about like 5 or 6 candles in a row with just one match. And so that's also eco-friendly. So those are the matches. You can click through the ones that I have pulled up. I pulled a few that I thought were funny to me. If you have the same humor, great. If not, that's okay. Okay, so now I'm going to pull you back over to my robe. And so my robe is something that I've honestly appreciated a lot more now that it's actually gotten cold. I live in Texas, and right now I think it's dropping below 45 degrees for the night. And I was like, okay. So I'm here bundled up. I have my robe on, and it's just keeping me warm because I didn't get dressed today because who's doing that? I had to go back to work, but I was like, that doesn't mean I have to put clothes on. I work from home. It's fine. And so I've just been in my robe chilling. And let me tell you, this is probably like the softest robe I've ever gotten. The cotton is a really good quality, and it comes with this colored ribbing. So I have the gray color, but there's also a blue that you can check out if you want a little more color than just gray. But it's really comfortable, and it looks so luxurious. It feels luxurious. It has a tie, it has pockets, which are important. And so I really like that. It's definitely been also used heavily in any makeup routines that I do, any skincare routines that I do. It's just always right there by my side. So the other thing that I'm wearing is the Milk and Honey Waffle Weave headband. So this is my other accessory that I use all the time when I'm doing skincare things or makeup things, because it's probably the easiest one that I have. I have other ones where you kind of like pull it down over your face and then push it up, and then you go. This one just has like a little Velcro, and then you pull it back to close it. And so that I really like because you can make it as loose as you need it to be, as tight as you need it to be to kind of hold your hair back. It really is more versatile than the ones you have to pull down. And if you already did your hair, it makes it less messy. Like there have been times where I would like start doing my hair and I was like, I forgot to do my makeup. Like, I don't wear makeup often, and so when I do wear it, I usually forget like which order I should get ready. And so this makes it super easy to kind of pull my hair back and not mess it up like with those ones you have to pull down. So there are some benefits that I found while using it. Okay, I think we get to get into the skincare part of my wind down. But first, let's talk about my affirmation cards because that's why we're here. We're here to manifest the new year and manifest all the good things that we want to come for ourselves in our journey. And so the first card that I want to pull is I am happy. So I'll read it to you. I take control of my happiness. When my happiness depends on others' actions, I am at the mercy of things I cannot control. Instead, I choose to cultivate consistent happiness by focusing on the things I love about myself. I am happy. So I'll leave that card up for us, and you can say it to yourselves a few times as I'm talking through the next couple products. But I love that one. I think it's I love like bringing joy into everything that I do. It doesn't happen all the time, but I make an effort, and so just saying I am happy alone can make you happy, and so why not, right? So the first product in the skincare world that I'm going to use is from Dr. Rogers, and it's a face wash. And this whole line of Dr. Rogers products is made specifically for very, very sensitive skin. And so I hit the wrong button. Now it's loading something on me. Okay. Oh, I added it to my back accidentally. No, I want to present it. Okay, there we go. So here it is. So this whole line of skincare, the Restore line from Dr. Rogers, is made specifically for super sensitive skin or for people who have had cosmetic surgery and their skin sensitive for that reason. If you had an injury and you're recovering and you still need to wash your face, right? So that's what this line of skincare is for. It's made with completely clean ingredients. And so that is the main component to why it's so nice for your skin. And with that, I'm going to use the loose the loose derm roller. And so I'll present that to you as well. And then you can go back and choose whichever one you want to get more information on. But this is what it looks like. It's adorable. And it comes with the two ball heads here, which is used to kind of sculpt your jawline, which I'll show you here in a bit. And it comes with a vibration feature. And so you get that action going on your face. And there's 5 different settings. So each time you hit the button, it goes up and it vibrates harder. So you can be really aggressive on your pores if you need a really deep clean. Maybe you have on really cakey makeup that you need to get off, or you can keep it light. So let's use it. I'm going to use my water bowl here so I'm not in my bathroom. I'm going to prep my face. But I hope everybody is having a good Monday and going back to work today. If you had to go back to work like I did, wasn't too awful. And hopefully everything was just a breeze and you just got to sit there and make it through the day. That was my goal anyway. I was like, let me just make it to the end of the day and that'll be fine. Okay. So now I am applying the face wash. And I'm not going to clean or exfoliate rather too much because I want to use the loose. But I just want to make sure I have good coverage so it has something to work with. Yeah. Dry my hands off here. Okay. So I think I'm going to put it on level 2 and see how that feels. Oh, yeah. Now this is a good setting. Okay. So while it's doing this, I'm kind of just trying to keep it in big motions on my face. And what it also does is that it beeps, like it not doesn't beep, but it breaks up the kind of the vibration cycle and it'll tell you when to move on to a different part of your face so you don't over exfoliate. So it'll stop and then massage twice, and then that's when you know to move on. I think that's a really cool feature. Okay, now it's time to move on. So again, this is something that would be really great to help clean out your pores a little more than a normal, session with your face wash may do. It's a nice vibrating feeling too. It's like a little massager on your face. Let me get a little more water up here. This is the last section I'm going to do. I think it would feel really nice if you put it on the highest setting and you kind of massage other places on your body that you needed. I know like it's really easy to get a lot of tension in your shoulders. That's probably a good spot to kind of massage it out. Really just anywhere that you're having some trouble. All right, I think we'll do it. I'm going to shut this down. All right. And give it a little wipe. I'll take the face wash off my face. And move on to the face oil. So if you're not using a face tool to wipe your face, it's always a good idea to at least massage your face with your fingers for about 30 seconds to a minute, just so you're really getting like a nice deep clean. Okay, so that's it for the Restore Face Wash. If you have any questions about that, let me know and I will answer them. I've been using that face wash for a very, very long time. So if you have any questions, I'm your gal. Okay, so now that we have washed our face, we've cleansed, it's time to move on to a face oil. And this face oil, or serum rather, is new-ish to me. I've been using it for about a month, and so it's from Upcircle, and it is the face serum with repurposed coffee extract. And so the whole deal behind Upcircle is that they repurpose coffee beans to use in their skincare line, and I think that's one awesome. I love coffee, but also caffeine just does really great things for your skin. And so there's like a little yellow hue to the serum, but you use it just like any other. But caffeine's really, really great for waking up your skin. I mean, as silly as that sounds, it's honestly very straightforward. The properties of coffee beans and caffeine, they're just great for making you look more awake, for kind of getting some of the more natural things that your skin should be doing, producing, and kicking those things off. It's really good at doing that. So just apply this after your face wash. And you get a really nice glow. It does smell a lot like coffee. So if you don't like any strong scents in your skincare products, this may not be for you. But I personally love the smell of coffee. So this is right up my alley. It might be great for the mornings when you need to wake up a little bit if you're a coffee drinker like I am. But I also have a face scrub from them. I have something else from them. I think it's what is it? Oh, it's gonna bother me. I have a serum, I have a face scrub, and then I have something else. I can't think of it. But all their products that I've tried are really good and really nice. And they all have a little bit different benefit, but they all have caffeine in it, and it's all made from repurposed coffee beans. So really like that about them. Okay. And so while we have the face serum on the face, we're going to go back to our loose derm tool. And we are going to contour our jawline. So let's present this again. So here it is. Now we're going to use the two ball heads and start here on your chin and roll up. So what I like to do is apply like a medium to hard pressure. I apply a little bit more pressure because this one's a little smaller than the tool that I usually use for this. but it still works. And so you just want to kind of see where it's grabbing your jawline, focus on that area, and then go up from your chin to your cheek. And I do about 10 passes on each side, and then I switch over to the other side. And I aim to do this twice a day. It doesn't always happen, but at least once a day, and I notice a difference in the way that my jawline looks throughout the day. So you get a nice massaging feeling. You could, if you wanted to, maybe put this in the lowest setting and kind of have it massage on your neck. It does feel nice. So you can get two in one with this tool here. Always. Lots of tricks. Yeah. Put this down again. Okay. So that's it. That's a good way. There's a lot of tools that do this. You can do this with a gua sha. You can do this with Zoe Ayla has a 3D roller, they call it, but it has those two ball heads. They're just a little larger, and they grab more parts of your face. So you can do it with that too. Very versatile, but I like it. I like it a lot. I love that, you know, it has that functionality to it. It's really cool. Okay, so next we're going to move on to probably one of my favorite skincare products. It's the Huron Roll-On Eye Stick. And this little baby is super portable. So it comes in a tube and it has a roller ball in it. And so what it does is it has a serum in here that you put under your eye when your eyes are puffy. And so it gives you some relief on that part of your skin, that part of your face. And as you can see, the serum is there on your eyes. You just let it sit and you're good to go. That's literally all you have to do. It's so quick. You can set this on your counter. You can put it in your skincare fridge if you have one. You can put it in your purse. Like I took it with me on vacation because I knew I wasn't getting a lot of sleep on vacation. It was like one of those like go out and do things vacations instead of resting. And so I was like, I need this. This come with me. So I packed it away and took it with me. I love it so much. You can also, if you need to like hurry and do the rest of your skincare routine, you can dab it in with your ring finger. But I'm in no hurry, so I'm gonna let it sit in. And the formula for this product is all natural as well, so that's really nice. It's definitely because it's like the most sensitive part of your face is your eye, the skin around your eye, and so you definitely want to make sure that you're putting the appropriate things on that part of your skin. So really love it. I I use it so often. Like I think I use it every other day. And you can use it as a preventative too. So if you feel like you need a little extra help before you go to bed, or if you wake up in the morning and your eyes aren't puffy yet, but you know it's coming, if you ate something you weren't supposed to and your eyes start to puff up a little bit, I know if I ate things that are really salty, my eyes puff up a little bit. So I'm like, let me just do I like eat a bag of fries? Let me just help myself out a little here. So lots of use out of this one. I really like it. So what I'll move on to from there is the face lotion. And that is from Dr. Rogers as well. So here's what that looks like. And it comes in I think this is glass. I just read on the website that everything that they package their products in is recyclable. So everything that you see here that I showed you today from Dr. Rogers is eco-friendly in every way. And so this is the moisturizer. So again, this line is for super sensitive skin. If you just had any reconstructive surgery done, if you had an injury that you're coming from, you still need to wash your face, right? And so this is what that line specifically is for. So the face lotion that I'm going to use is, oh my gosh, I thought it was empty. I was like, no. I do use this a lot, like a lot. Okay. There it is. Whew, I got scared. I was like, no, not my face lotion. Okay. Here we go. Back on track. So this is going to be unscented, no added scents here because that's the most natural thing, right? And when you're putting on face lotion, just want to make sure that you are going in like kind of the same general motion. That's the theme, you know, putting your skincare products on your face. Make sure that it's gentle. And I start from my center of my face and then kind of work out from there. So that's the deal. And you just massage it in. Remember, anything that you put on your face, you can put on your neck, you can put on your chest. So if you put on a mask and you want to help relieve some like chest acne, you can put it on your chest. Face oils, serums, moisturizers, all that good stuff can be brought down past your face. And it really does work wonders. You're like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So that's the face oil or face lotion from Dr. Rogers. And I think that's everything that I needed to run through today. So let's do a little more affirmations, right? We got 4 minutes left, so we have plenty of time. The next one is I am strong. I am stronger than I think I am. I reject victimhood. My strength is in knowing that all circumstances are temporary. I focus my attention on what's in front of me. I naturally move forward into new phases of my life. I am strong. So that's what that card is. So we are happy. We are strong. Next is I am receptive. I am open to new ideas. I am willing to try different methods and I consider alternative viewpoints. I welcome intellectual stimulation. I am receptive. So I am happy. I am strong. I am receptive. The next one, I am aware. When I pay attention to my surroundings, I can feel appreciation for everything. I see so much beauty in the world. Being aware means living in the present and fully experiencing my life in the here and now. I am aware. So I am happy. I am strong. I am receptive. I am aware. And the last one for this evening is I am ambitious. I put my goals and ideas into action. I take a leap of faith and I believe in myself. When I put my heart's desires into action, it is for the good of all those involved. I am ambitious. So, one last time, or as many times as you need to. I am happy. I am strong. I am receptive. I am aware. I am ambitious. So, those are our I am statements and manifestations for today's Monday manifestations. Thank you all for joining me and hanging out. I really appreciate it. And letting me babble on about my favorite skincare products. There are a few things that I did not yet present to you all, so I'll just show them up on the screen really quickly. These is another version of the match that I use to light my candle and my sage bundle. It's from Match Daddy, which I think is a really funny name. But basically, they all have little witty sayings on them. So this one says, I'm sorry I missed your pity party. Again. So they have one saying on the front and then another saying on the back. So I think these make like nice little cute stocking stuffers, or just like nice little like small birthday presents to someone. I still have the hollies on my brain. Oh my gosh, stocking stuffers. Really like small gifts to anyone that you have in your life that you want to make them chuckle a little bit and you know they like to light things on fire. That's all you need to know. And the last thing I want to show you is a Floors Lane candle. They come in two different sizes. There's a small like teacup size or tea light tea candle. That's what they call them. I think they call them tea candles. So that's that small one here. And they come with so many different scents. They have scents named after like little phrases. So like the one I have is called Feeling Existential. They also have them named after cities. Like this one says Los Angeles. I've seen a lot of different ones and they each have different notes under them, how the scents smell. So you can always check those out to see which one will be right for you. So that is it. This is the end of the first show in Monday Manifestation. So thank you all for joining, and I will catch you all next time.